Hey guys, it's time for another PETA game. This time it's PETA's Strip Tease quiz, where we get to strip a sexy vegetarian apparently. So let's learn your ABCs with PETA's Sexy Strip Tease. Hi, I'm Amber, and today we're going over our ABCs. Here's your first lesson. ABC stands for Animal Birth Control, but it can also stand for Amber's Bored with Clothes. If you have the brain power to answer these 10 quiz questions correctly, there's nothing that gets me hotter than an intelligent person who's also compassionate. So let's see if we can't get me hot enough to remove a few pesky items of clothing. If you're up to the challenge, that is, and we are up to that challenge. Oh, sexy. Alright. In 6 years, one unspayed dog and her offspring can take down a corporation, generate enough babies, pop a small planet, spread more STDs, college freshman trip on Amsterdam, produce 60. This is the only factual sounding question, so it's got to be the 60,000. Yes, ooh. One unspayed dog and her offspring can produce up to approximately 67,000 dogs in 6 years. Considering that millions of puppies are born every year in the United States, we've got ourselves an overpopulation epidemic on our hands. You can do your part to save lives by making sure your animals are spayed or neutered. Now, where were we? One unspayed cat and her offspring can produce 420,000 cats in... thinking... The dog was like 40,000. I'm thinking cats are faster than dogs. Let's try 5 years sounds. Nope. No, let's try again. 7. Oh, she sees I've got a head for numbers. 7 years is about all it takes for an unspayed cat and her offspring to generate more than 400,000 new kitties in need of a home. If you're going to bring a cat into your life, be sure that he or she comes from an animal shelter, and be sure to get him or her fixed. How about we do a bit more, studying? Approximately 70,000 puppies and kittens are born in the United States every week. How about? Nope. Britney Spears sneezes every day.
Way to go!
That's 3 right answers. Hot. With approximately 70,000 puppies and kittens born every day, there's no excuse for anyone to be deliberately breeding new animals for money, but the breeders keep acting like they're not part of the problem. That makes me mad, and when I get mad, I get naked. Let's continue, shall we? Female cats and dogs can be safely spayed at the age of legal consent. No, age of innocent. 2 years sounds like a long time. I mean, some animals are dead 2 years, so it's got to be 8 weeks.
Way to go!
Yes. Oh, yes. I mean, very good. Female cats and dogs should be spayed soon after the age of 8 weeks. Males should be neutered at 8 weeks of age, but both spaying and neutering can be done safely through most of adulthood. Ready for some more? Let's continue. The vast majority of dogs sold in pet shops are raised in puppy mills, and the best way to help these animals is to stop wearing fur, of course. Hold your breath. Not shop at the pet stores. Watch the prices. He'll give you the spay neutering tips, but I think not shop at those pet stores. 5 for 5. Have you been working out? If you're considering adding a companion animal to your family, always adopt from a shelter. For every animal bought at a pet store, an animal in a shelter loses his or her chance at finding a home. And buying animals at pet stores is not rescuing them. Your money lines the pockets of greedy breeders who will just breed more animals to take their place. Okay, let's get back to the part where I take off my clothes. Let's. According to recent estimates, between 6 and 8 million dogs... Was there a sparkle over there? I'm going crazy. Dogs and cats are only pretending not to be housebroken. Likely. Are more intellectually sophisticated than Paris Hilton. Very likely. Enter animal shelters every year. Probably. Are produced by backyard breeders. I think the backyard breeders. Nope. It must be the shelters then.
Way to go!
Well, aren't you just the smartest little thing? With 6 to 8 million dogs and cats admitted to animal shelters every year, there's no excuse to buy from a pet store or breeder ever. These little guys need you. Now, as I was saying, every year, nearly half the dogs and cats in animal shelters must be... No. Passed for adoption, sent to kitty puppy heaven. I think it's sent to kitty puppy heaven. That's right. The good news is that it doesn't have to be this way. If we can get to a no-birth nation through progressive spaying and neutering, and by actively boycotting the pet stores and breeders that cause this problem, we can stop this problem before it starts. Plus, I've got plenty more to show you. At some no-kill shelters, unplaceable animals are inundated with communist propaganda! Confined to cages for years, plotting their escape when no one's looking, forced to watch reruns of Dancing with the Stars. I think they're confined to cages for
Way
years.
to go.
It's the sad truth. Some no-kill shelters might as well be called slow-kill shelters, because for millions of unsocialized, unadoptable, or simply unlucky animals, that's exactly what animal shelters have in store for them. And a no-kill policy means that these shelters have to turn away animals in desperate need. The best thing that we can do to help these animals is to support open admission shelters, and be sure to get your companion animals spayed or neutered. Is it getting warm in here? Adopting an animal from an animal shelter is an extremely important part of animal birth control. Which of the following definitely is not? Buying an animal from a pet store? Getting an animal from a reputable breeder? Listening to Kid Rock's new album? I'd say all the above.
Way to
It's
go.
always all the above. That's the tip, kids. Remember, if there's a test and all the above is an answer, it's always the answer, unless none of the above is also an option, in which case you never know. Well, we may have lost a few Kid Rock fans there, but that's probably for the best. Nice work. That was a bit of a trick question because there's really no such thing as a reputable breeder. So long as 6 to 8 million unwanted animals are turned into shelters each year and 3 to 4 million are dying for homes, there are only bad breeders and worse breeders. Just one more question. PETA has compared the American Kennel Club, AKC, to the KKK. What was the purpose of this comparison? To make the point that both groups discriminate, to discourage the AKC from wearing white hoods without clear labels, to remind the public that both pose a danger to puppies, to annoy David Duke, who doesn't like animals. I'd say they both discriminate and consider certain races inferior. Yeah, that was an easy one. The AKC discriminates against mutts. Like the KKK, it promotes the sanctity of pure bloodlines. Be sure to watch PETA's Wrong Meeting video featuring Klan member who shows up for an AKC meeting. If you haven't already, it's awesome. Congratulations on making it to the end of this quiz. Remember, you can always come back and try this quiz again later. I could do this all day. In the meantime, feel free to grab a sexy little banner to show off your friends how you scored today. You should be proud of you. I got 100% in the ACE ABC Strip Tease quiz, though not really, actually. Got a few of them wrong. So, it's a good thing she stopped there, so I get to post it to YouTube. Yay! See you later, guys.